Good evening, basketball fans. Our fourth and final game of the evening. Bit of a technical snafu as we tried to get on the air, but we're rocking and rolling right now, right as we're ready to tip this one off. So we'll have the starting lineups in just a moment, brought to you, as always, by Food Fair of Rich Hill. Right and quarter going up. Great timing by Tyler. Gets up and actually gets inside of quarter and pokes it away, but the Tigers are able to chase it down, and they will control left to right across your screen. Here, backdoor, they'll go to quarter, layup good, assist to JT over the top. So Bryant, the first bucket of this ball game, and Rich Hill takes the early 2-0 lead. Second time, of course, these teams have met during the regular season. Quick turnover, Thompson with it now, he'll lob back over the top. Jump stop underneath, shot affected there by Mumaw, but then quarter grabs it and will score. Heckaden into the forecourt, neither team yet to sub, nearly 3 minutes into this opening quarter. Quarter with it, Heckaden back up top to Bryant. He's going to trigger a deep one from 22 and crashes it in. How about that? Bryant with all 8 now in the first quarter points, and Rich Hill up 8-1. Lob over the top they go, try to get it to Wright. He'll post down inside and be able to put the bucket home. That's the first field goal of the ball game for Midway, and I no more than look down. Then quarter at the other end of the floor quickly explodes to the lane, and he'll score a layup. Bryant already double figures. He's got 10 of Rich Hill's first 12 over there at Mizzou Arena. Bucket quickly scored now to open up this the moment out of the break, but then the Tigers answer at the other end with a bucket. Right to Connor Hayes. He'll motor into the forecourt with the right hand, now backs it up to the spike line with the left. Elbow right side, kick in the corner. Chandler, 3-ball, partial blocked. Good defense by Robb. Wright hustles and gets it off to Yannig, and then his shot blocked out by quarter. Thompson, the rebound, starts to chase, but sees he doesn't have numbers. Slows down, now ahead to Heckaden. Back to Thompson, off to quarter, left side to the rim, layup good. 8-point edge for the Tigers as they push back out. Again, their largest lead of the night was 9. The 10-1 start to the basketball game, and Midway very slowly over the rest of that quarter just really nibbled 2 points off, but felt like they were getting momentum. Then 4 more off in the second, down 3. And then this third quarter, the first 3 minutes, the Tigers trying to enact, and now they'll get another steal quickly out of it. Inside, Thompson to the rim and scores after Heckaden gets another steal. So Thompson with 5 now in the basketball game. And just like that, Tigers now with another steal. Thompson drives to the rim. Shot no. Mumaw collects and scores. He's got 4. 4 more out of the break, and all of a sudden that lead swells back up to 12. I believe I misspoke, said that lead was only largest at 10. They had doubled them up earlier, 24-12, but then the run started after that. Michael O'Brien inside misses no, and now the Tigers have it kind of like they want it, really pushing and running. Quarter up ahead to Thompson. Snaps back to Robb. Cuts to the rim. Shot good. Foul on Dahman. Blaine Robb now 13 in the basketball game. The lead bells to 14. 41-27. 46-29 the score. Clock down to 3 minutes. Quarter up and under. Count it and fouled. 15 from Bryant now in the basketball game. 48-29 the score, and 1 more on the way with a chance to push the lead to 20. Clock stops at 3:01. Foul is the third now on Tyler Wright and team 5. No, check that team. Maybe I had an extra one. I've got team 4. Scoreboard just showing 2, but I know it's at least 3. Quarter hits. He and Robb now each with 16 in the ball game, and the lead's 20. 49-29. And now Heckaden sees it coming, gets another steal, dribbles away from his man, comes up top. Thompson, corner, quarter, 3-ball, bang! 19 from Bryant. 52-29. The Tigers now get it back after another turnover. 16 in the basketball game, 7 here in this third quarter. And Rich Hill now starting to really exert and push out. Shane Brooks will check in first time now. Tyler Wright will sit. Connor Hayes comes in. Richardson sits. Coach Burchett pulling Wright out. Dahman and he now both on the bench with those 3 personals. Michael O'Brien in. So the height and really leaping ability as well now Basketball now pops Chandler in the face. Comes back to the Tigers. Quarter then inside scores. Bryant now taking over. He's got 21. And the Tigers really pouring it on now as they swing up 53-29 our score. Should be 54, I believe. Either way, they've got another steal here. Quarter through traffic, knifes to the rim, shot no good. Only thing I can think is if they took the three back. Did they just give him a two? No, they gave him a three. Should be 50. Foul here just a moment ago, sending Quarter to the free throw line is the third now on Chris Chandler for the Vikings. That is team foul number 6. Quarter good on the free throw. He's got 22. Scoreboard reads 54-29, but I think they're down a point. Hits this one as well, so 23 now for Bryant. And now he gets a steal and save on the inbound to Humble. Bucket rattled home. And Rich Hill, the train is rolling through the station, folks. 2:04 to go. They're on a run. Cass Midway will expand and take their final timeout as Coach Burchett doing all he can to just try to keep this one away from going to 30. 2:04 to go in the third quarter. 57-29. The Tigers in the lead. I'm just going to keep it here in this one. I think it's actually 58. Let me do the math. Quarter, they're saying, with 22 in the basketball game. So there's where the difference would be. Checking with Bryant's dad, Rich, down here, of course, always filming, and scoreboard shows 22 for Bryant. That would be the differential there, so they might have changed it and said foot on the line for the deuce instead of for the triple a moment ago. So that would be where the point differential is. Otherwise, I add up to 58, and relatively minor thing there in one sense. But out of the timeout, and again, final timeout now that the Vikings have in this ball game. Back to action here. Dribble drive. Thompson dumps it off now. Head and shoulder fake from Mumau. Back to Jacob. Hits Quarter. He'll drive to the rim. Rattle it down and good. Bryant Quarter now in the basketball game with 24 as he goes to the rack and scores that one. And 59-34 now the score. Rich Hill the opening bucket here. 30 seconds into this fourth quarter. With it now, and Quarter near side tries to get the steal and then save it inbounds. Cannot do so. Out of bounds off of Bryant. And that goes back to Midway, or stays with Midway, depending upon the with the dribbler now, right side, ball poked away, and now Quarter gets a steal. Chance for the dunk, up, and I'll ask his dad, does that count? And I'm getting the no. He puts it over the rim, kind of grabbed it a little bit, but really didn't get up to flush it down. And now we'll see Smar check in. Quarter sits. Good game for Bryant tonight. 26 as he finishes the leading scorer. As the Tigers will dribble this one out and officially into the books now as final. 73-48. Tigers never trail. Bell to bell they go. 17-10 after one, 28-25 at the half after Midway outscored them 15-11. But from about the 4 minute on of the third quarter, the game transformed and tilted on its head. 29-9 the run for Rich Hill in that quarter, 57-34, 16-14 in the fourth. As the Tigers get the win, 73-48 the final. Quarter 26, Robb with 19, 8 from Thompson, 8 from Heckaden, 4 from Jacob Mumau, 3 each from Humble and Smar, 2 from Austin Pritchett. Player of the game now, dual effort. 2 guys really kind of controlled it, so we're going to go Bryant Quarter and Blaine Robb with their effort as Quarter gets 26, Robb with 19 in the basketball game.